Well, nice Thursday here in central and eastern Kentucky. A pretty good start to the month. And of course, with the holiday upon us tomorrow, we are heading the right direction. Mother Nature cooperates nicely for Independence Day here. Now, we've had some hot sunshine out there today in spots with highs getting around the 90-degree mark. More on the way for the long holiday weekend. We will begin to increase the humidity levels just a bit, and those scattered storm chances return next week. Looks like a cold front's going to drop in, and we'll see a few of those. Ironically, you see Viper radar here, and we've got one little lone cell. This thing developed right over the corner of Tate's Creek and Man of War, and it has now drifted just to the southeast of downtown Nicholasville. So out Hoover Pike there, West Lane, Cobb Lane, out toward Mount Lebanon there in eastern, southeastern Jessamine County. That's the only game in town, state, or region for that matter. Notice on the visible satellite, not a whole lot in the way of those fair weather cumulus clouds that develop. You see here Mount Sterling, Montgomery County, all's quiet in 86. So with all the sunshine out there, we have managed to warm up nicely. Jackson County near McKee, 84. So temperatures out into eastern Kentucky, generally into the low to mid 80s, but you hit the I-75 corridor westward, upper 80s to around 90 or so. Only bit of good news is those dew points are only in the low and mid 60s. So only a couple of degrees between the actual air temperature and the feel like. And that's going to help us out at least through the 4th of July tomorrow. High pressure setting over southwestern Kentucky, and that's going to make for a nice evening and again a really good 4th of July. You know how it is if you've lived around here a while. We typically have hot and very humid conditions and or scattered thunderstorms, but it's going to be quiet early tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, most locations upper 80s to low 90s, looking at generally rain-free because we don't have a whole lot of humidity to work with, but that is going to change really beginning Sunday, but more so into Monday as that boundary moves into the area here. So looking ahead, beyond the holiday tomorrow, long holiday weekend, perfect timing with the holiday falling on a Friday. It'll be hot. We're looking at low to mid 90s on Saturday, and that return flow begins to pick up. Area of low pressure off the Carolina coastline. That bears watching. More on that in a second. There's a cold front that drops in by Monday. Can't rule out maybe an isolated storm late afternoon on Sunday, primarily I think out into western Kentucky. But the National Hurricane Center watching this area here of disturbed weather. There's about a 60% chance over the next week it may develop into something tropical, but here in the short term, rain chance is pretty much nil. This is kind of the outlier, that one little lone cell over Jessamine County late this afternoon. Not really expecting anything until we roll into Monday and Tuesday of next week. So this evening should be really nice, mostly clear, pleasant. 67 for the overnight low. Coming up on Independence Day, of course, you've got the Bluegrass 10,000 in the morning, the parade at noon, and the fireworks tomorrow night. Should be pretty ideal weather for it, albeit a little bit on the hot side, but again, not overly humid. And checking out your 7-day forecast here, low to mid 90s coming up Saturday, Sunday, and by Monday, that cold front moves in, it puts on the brakes, and that's going to mean a daily chance for scattered storms with afternoon highs mainly into the upper 80s.